We're talking about how Marmon is using technology in unique ways to manage their inventory. So, John, what exactly are you doing with RFID tags that's helped so much?
In our shop in Evanston, RFID is being used in all of the different areas, whether it's valve. We are putting a new one in today in our inventory department. We have it in paint, mechanical, everywhere, just to establish not having to have the human error of ordering something. It is just done for you automatically, and it is working very, very well.
Has it helped reduce stockouts?
Yes. So regarding stockout, so in our valve department, a good example is bolts, nuts, fasteners, items like that that can be placed in the RFID bin system. So when they're out, they can just switch it out, get the backup one in, so then it automatically gets sent to our Fastenal team here in Evanston to get it reordered. Same thing with down in inventory with paint cans. Those are huge items we use constantly, and they are always in stock.
So, you're talking about the system itself, and RFID is often uh, smaller in nature. It's bins that are tagged with the RFID technology, so that you can tell when something's out of stock. How are you using this for bigger items? I mean, you've got things that are like spools of cable. How does that work?
So we actually use this in two different areas. So our maintenance department and our paint department both have an RFID system that we use tags with. The tag has a barcode that hangs on the side of the board. They take that and they throw it in the bin just like they would a regular RFID bin, and it gets sent with the barcode and order. We use that for rags, wire, paper for the paint booth, big long ticket items that obviously aren't going to be going in a smaller bin.
Right? Has it been tough to switch? How has your team adjusted to using this new technology?
From my standpoint, we have actually adjusted very well in the Evanston location, with everybody knowing how it works and making sure that if they need something that they can just put this bin there and they don't have to communicate. I mean, it has been a flawless transition in all of our shops with everybody on board with it.
Cool. So let's switch gears a little bit here. You work for, as your hat would indicate, UTLX. I love the hat, by the way, and I think I know that's owned by Marmon. For those who don't know, what do you do?
So UTLX, like you said, we are part of Marmon. We are a rail car repair facility. We have a lot of different facilities that do different things. The shop in Evanston is a repair facility, so we do valve work, we do repair work, welding, cutting, installation, and then we also have a paint department that does blasts, interior and exterior coatings, and everything like that. So the biggest thing is we make the cars safe for travel out on the trail.
So my coworkers wouldn't let me hear the end of it if I don't ask about this. The safety locker. You took regular vending and locker units and customized them to fit your exact needs. What all went into that?
So the safety locker is a state-of-the-art locker unit that we did in Evanston. I worked very closely with Fastenal, the team that we have here, and basically what we did with it is we put high-ticket items in it: lanyards, harnesses, welding hoods, things that people need, but also items that I don't want to forget to order for somebody. If I'm gone, it's like the RFID system. It just takes control and it helps with the computer system to make sure that everybody is always safe.
So you have what you need where you need it. Has this brought it closer to the people using it?
Oh yeah, very very much so has brought this closer to the people. Um, Anytime somebody needs the replacement gear, their supervisor, myself, somebody can automatically get them what they need without having to wait or having a stock out.